But anyways, this is how we gonna start the stream. Ladies and gentlemen. Nah, let him live. If you want him to live, drop a super chat. This is how we gonna start the stream off. We got some good. And we got some bad news for Rockstar. We're gonna start off with some positive, man. GTA 6 online details reveal in GTA 6 online component details have been revealed in a new court case. It appears, for those who are just thirsty, because we don't know if this game is going to come out this year, but for those of you just super thirsty, looking for any bit of GTA 6 news, because this is the savior of gaming. Gaming is dead until GTA 6 comes out. Here's some news for you. It appears we have gained our first real pieces of information on the next iteration of GTA Online that will be coming as part of GTA 6. At this point, I don't care about GTA 6. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of talking about it. I wish it would just come out. Whilst it's nothing major, it is something for the fans at this point to take anyway. Last week, Rockstar Games and fired employees represented by the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain did battle within court. Rockstar argues they removed staff members from the company over leaking details in a union Discord. The union has claimed this is union busting. We know this story. On Monday, a judge ruled that Rockstar Games did not have to provide a salary to the developers, but did I read that right? Rockstar Games did not have to provide salary to the developers, but it was not a totally flawless victory with Rockstar, as the details are now beginning to come out. Shout out to Earl Grey T with the sub, and shout out to Fallout Wolf with the sub. Various outlets were able to view the court hearing, and now some of the alleged infringing Discord messages have been published. People Makes Games reported that Rockstar claims top secret details on an unannounced feature from GTA 6 were posted to this union-ran Discord server. Rockstar's legal spokesperson claimed he was not comfortable reading the alleged infringing information aloud due to how confidential it is. He requested the judge took a look at it in private. While it has not remained private, People Make Games were able to look at the documents and have now published several of them online. What is this top secret and unannounced feature coming to GTA 6 online? Shout out to Gigantodon with the sub, appreciate it. One of the fired staff members sent a message in October talking about a play sessions which took place earlier that day in context of Rockstar not wanting no more than 5 people off at a time. They said there was a large session that was difficult to do with 32 players. The employee quipped, "Not sure how that was difficult." Another developer responding says, "Sounds like you have multiple studios of QA testers. Surely someone can manage to organize a 32 player session and let people have their time off." So I guess what they're trying to say is the servers are going to hold 32 people. Is that what they're trying to say? It is not stated explicitly here, but we can easily infer Rockstar Games has not mentioned any form of multiplayer yet for GTA 6. It's obviously will have it. GTA Online since 2013 has been a maximum player count of 32 players. I was about to ask, what is it for GTA 5? Because I don't know. This could suggest that GTA 6's online will support up to 32 players once again. It is possible this might just be one section of GTA Online and not just an open world session. We can't take much away from this, but it's still interesting. Ah, man, that's a disappointing article. I was about to ask, is 32 a lot? But apparently not, because that's what GTA 5 does. So, assuming these court documents are correct, because we have to go off the word the people that leaked the documents online, it pretty much, I don't want to say it does, because like they said in the article, it could just be one game mode that they were talking about. At bare minimum, we know that there will be one game mode in GTA 6 that has 32-man lobbies, which kind of corroborates what I've been saying about GTA 6 all along. It's going to be the same game as 5, just in better graphics. And it's going to take place in Vice City and a new protagonist, but the gameplay is going to be pretty similar. So let's act like this is true for a moment. You know, take it with a grain of salt. Nothing's confirmed. 32-man online GTA 6 servers. Is this for everybody? Who's got dreams of becoming the next big content creator, making it out of their mama basement, role playing on the GT on the T Grizzly server? Is 32 people enough for you? Is this doing it for you? Let me know. I'm trying to figure this out. As of now, GTA Online free mode lobbies max out at like 27. Sorry, I'm employed. This article says 32. Are you sure? It doesn't matter. 60 at less than. I play solo lobby, so I don't care. It sucks because the roleplay servers be holding 64. How does that work? Yo, shout out to Famous with the super chat. He said something in the collection play. Sheesh, bro. One staff member was let go for sending a single message that read, "Nothing that I've heard in Northern QA. We'll keep you updated if this changes." Rockstar calls this a SACL offense because it could indicate whereabouts of GTA 6 is in development. So basically what they're saying is, in these messages, they didn't purposely leak stuff, but they indirectly through the conversations, basically. How big is GTA Online gonna be? 64 might be too much. I don't know. I do not freaking know. This does nothing for me. I thought this was gonna be a more hard-hitting article. This does nothing for me. Do you think Rockstar not having a closed alpha or a beta is gonna hurt them? No, they don't need to do a beta. They're too... So there's multiple reasons why they don't need to do a beta. I'll give you two main reasons. The two main reasons they don't need to do a beta: A, it's Grand Theft Auto. It's super popular. The people we're talking about a generation of gamers that are dying to pay $100 for a game, regardless of the implications on regardless of the greater implications on the gaming industry. If Rockstar charges $100, everybody else is gonna do it. They don't care. They only care about themselves. They only care about Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is gonna be able to help raise the birth rate in Japan. Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna stop the war in Ukraine between Ukraine and Russia. GTA 6 is gonna give reparations to Black Americans. Like, to these people that are looking forward to GTA 6, this is the second coming of Jesus. So you have to understand, it doesn't matter. They're gonna play it regardless. And then the second reason they don't need to do a beta is, I mean, like, is they don't have to. Like, they just don't have to. Like, I don't think the average GTA player is the person looking to beta test. They're looking to get into it now so they can start their fucking YouTube channel, bro. By the way, this game ain't dropping until PS6. That, or like literally at the end of the PS5's lifespan, so then they can segue it into the PS6. I actually lost I'm fucking tired today, y'all. I lost my fucking second point about why. But the main reason is, they don't need to beta test this shit because people are gonna buy it regardless. They have the clout to carry their name over. Wait, is it coming or is it delayed or am I late? No, we're not talking about any delays or nothing like that. We're talking about some other shit. We're just talking about the servers. But nah, I don't think it needs a beta test. They don't want to, GTA players, they don't want to give feedback. They just want to get in the game and create their content and live out their digital dreams of being a thug. I saw some people clowning a dude on Twitter for saying GTA 6 is the last hope for gaming. Here's some food for thought. Not that I'm wishing it, but GTA 6's failure could be a good thing. It could be a good thing because not only will, let's say that like they do charge $100. If it fails, that means more games are not going to be $100. But also, if GTA 6 fails, I could argue all these niggas who scream gaming is dead will go away. I'm not wishing failure upon the game, but if it does fail, there is some positive there. We can get a lot of these people who are talking about this is the last bastion of gaming. They'll eventually go away and they'll find a new hobby. Them niggas will play baseball, basketball, football, something. I don't know. Hockey. It'll be a gaming culture reset, and we don't have to hear from them anymore. Except for in the workplace, when you're in the break room. They'd be like, man, you see what happened with GTA 6, man? Gaming dead. Yeah. If they do charge it $100, I'm praying on this game's downfall. I watched the VOD the other day when you used the underwater voice filter and I died. You talking about this joint? I need them to take up reading. Hey, Kai Cenat bringing reading back, y'all. He bringing it back. In negative Rockstar news, Bully Online, the ambitious mod that brought multiplayer and more to Rockstar's classic school sim, shut down a month after launch. This is not something we wanted, they said. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Rockstar won't make a Bully 2, so some fans made an online component that's actually been very popular. I've been getting videos on my For You page of people playing it. The people who've been playing Bully Online seem to really enjoy it. People doing gang fights and shit in the schoolyard. Rockstar won't make a second game, but they will make sure to shut down the mod for the fans. We expressed concerns about Bully Online, a massively ambitious mod that promised to bring multiplayer and a host of new systems to Rockstar's classic school sim when we ran across it in November of 2025. It looked great, but the initial release was limited to people willing to pay for it through the mod's team's coffee page. And that seemed like the sort of thing almost guaranteed to attract unwelcome attention from Rockstar's lawyers. Sure enough, just a month after the mod launched, it's gone. The Bully Online project is shutting down. Thank you all for playing. A message that was posted on the website of YouTube and Project Lead. The online page for their website is already gone, as the ModDB page, although it can still be seen in the Internet Archive. A more detailed message about the closure has posted today on their Discord server. They said the Bully Online project is shutting down forever, which unfortunately means all the following is going to happen in 24 hours. Our official Bully Online server will shut down. Development of scripts for Bully Online will stop, so no new features. The source code will be removed from the website, and all our web pages referring to it will be removed. The launcher download will be taken down, and all Bully Online account data will be permanently deleted. Translation: Rockstar sent that cease and desist letter. The dev team has thus far stayed quiet on exactly what the mod was suddenly so deep six, but said a forthcoming video from the lead dev will go more into details. For now though, no, this was something that this is not something that we wanted. I'm tired, y'all. I apologize. That's what keeps Delta online, because they're not taking donations. These modders have to stop asking for payments for their mods. Yeah, that didn't help the situation, but what I will say is that was for early access. The thing came out to everybody. Why did they wait till it was released to everybody for free to take it down? That said, I can reckon we can figure out the broad strokes. The complete annihilation of the Bully Online mod, including removal of the source code and all but explicit statement, says the team was forced into it. Rockstar took it down. We get the gist of it. So if you had any plans to play it, it ain't happening. Mods to me almost feel like the special operation tier 1 unit game development. If you want to make a mod, don't announce it until it's done and it's ready to be played, so they can't take it down. Then a bunch of people download it and it stays alive. But this shit got shut down as soon as it got hot, which is unfortunate. So that's the negative Rockstar news. Back to some positive though. Rockstar launches official user-generated content marketplace for modders. Rockstar has launched an official marketplace where creators can sell mods. The CFX Marketplace, described as a curated digital storefront where talented 5M and Red M creators can share and sell their work, is currently open to a select few creators, but players running their own servers can choose from hundreds of mods, some free, some not, to add new maps, scripts, characters, clothing, vehicles, and more to their game. If the name CFX sounds familiar, that's because Rockstar acquired the modding team behind the wildly popular Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay servers, 5M and Red M, back in 2023. That came as something of a surprise given the company's combative relationship with modders in the past. Now, as part of their relationship, select creators worked with Rockstar to build and supply new mod superstores as it rolls out, in phases to ensure the best experience for creators and server owners. As one happy player said, the official marketplace makes it much easier to find some trusted creators and hopefully more competition. Amazing idea. Hope this will be a better way for both players and server owners to reach more people and find what they need. Now, for people who are into role-playing and modding GTA 5, this seems like good news, but I'd argue it's not. See, on one hand, you're correct. Rockstar is supporting mods, which is cool. They're finally getting behind the community. But on the flip side, if you genuinely feel like Grand Theft Auto 6 is the last bastion, the last hope for gaming, Will Smith in that damn zombie movie, if you feel like this is that game, now they have the right to take even more time making it. It might get delayed again because now they have an official, I Am Legend. If you really feel like GTA 6 is I Am Legend, understand with this mod store, now they don't have to make any more content because you guys are going to make it. There's an official place for them to direct you towards, which gives them more time to work on GTA 6. But really, this is a beta test for GTA 6. So when it comes out, you know, they'll iron out all the kinks by the time it comes out. But, you know, I guess it's cool they're supporting the community. Does anybody, jokes aside, does anybody in the chat actually play this shit? Like the mods and like the role playing? Is anybody here like a full-time actor? Just open the stream and immediately hit the like button. It ain't hard to do. Niggas will say fuck theater class, but sit in a GTA role playing server. No, not really. Rockstar buying 5M was the worst thing to happen to 5M. The original team not even there. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. So yeah, you know, there's something there. The only problem with this, jokes aside, I can see is now they said it's a curated list. Guys, the whole purpose of modding is it's supposed to be done by the community and just do whatever the fuck you want with the game. When they create a curated store of mods, I'd argue that's not really mods. That's more of like just DLC, because now they have their hand in it and they're picking and choosing what can and cannot be a mod. I'd argue that's not a mod. That's really just DLC. But, you know, GTA niggas, they don't know that, so they don't care. Yeah, I'd argue this is more of a place where Rockstar can just control everything. What else I got for ya? Oh, we got some data, you know, here on this stream. I'm the numbers guy. And we've got your most downloaded games in 2025 on the PS5. And ladies and gentlemen, PS5 niggas are not beating the allegations. Coming in at number 10, MLB The Show. Then goes to Yote. You know, this one was the most surprising. For all this hooting and hollering and hyping, I thought it would have been in the top 5, but Arc Raiders didn't even crack the top 5. Number 8. You know, for all the shitting on the game people did, somehow it still came in at number 7. Black Ops 7. Then Minecraft, Madden, college football. Who is buying this? GTA 5 was one of the most downloaded. I wonder, to be fair, now that I'm thinking about it, when they say most downloaded games, I wonder if they're counting people who maybe bought Grand Theft Auto 5 years ago, got tired of it, uninstalled it, and then reinstalled it. Does that count as another download? Or is this just new downloads? I wish that was clarified. Because if this is new downloads, this is fucking insane. This is nasty. Battlefield 6, yeah, it could be inflating numbers. I'm trying to be fair. It could be inflating numbers. I would give it a pass if it is just re-downloads, but we don't know that. I'm gonna have to look into that to see how they track that data. And then NBA 2K26 at number 1. I'm actually surprised by that. Isn't that interesting? All that, this is dead, but this is the most downloaded game of the year for 2025 on PlayStation. So we got a ball, we got a gun, we got a gun, we got a ball. We got a ball. We got pixels with swords and shit. We got a gun. We got a gun. We got a sword. We got a ball. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the top 10 most downloaded games on the PS5 in 2025 were ball and gun games. PlayStation Nation, you niggas are not beating the allegations. The average PS5 nigga is a ball and gun gamer. You can get mad all you want, which I don't even understand. I think that's another conversation we need to have. Yote got guns too. You're right. I forgot. That's 9 actually. Yeah, I forgot. That shit does have a gun in it. Oh shit. That's 9 out of the 90% of PS5 games are ball and gun games. And back to what I was saying, I feel like that's another conversation that we need to have. I don't even know why ball and gun gamers get mad when they get called that. You can't refute the data. When niggas call me a potion and wand gamer, I don't care because I like games with potions and wands. I also like games with balls and guns. JG called me a ball and gun gamer on the podcast this year because I put Battlefield 6 in my top 5 last year. I enjoy the game. I'm still playing it on stream. There's nothing wrong with a ball and gun game. It's just we want y'all to shut the fuck up when it comes to conversations about other stuff. And that's why I wanted to bring this data up. Now that we got the data, 90% of PS5 niggas are ball and gun gamers. It goes back to the conversation. When it comes to game of the year, Why are you guys commenting on Hades 2, Death Stranding 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Expedition 33? Why are you guys commenting on it? You are not built for this conversation. And y'all also not beating the allegations about ball and gun adjacent games. There's always one. Like, technically this is a ball and gun game because they're right, there's a gun in it, but I don't think ball and gun gamers will view it as that way because it has swords and shit in it. But every year there's always one game that ball and gun gamers play. We call it ball and gun adjacent. There was Black Myth Wukong, Spider-Man 2, Uncharted, The Last of Us, those type of game. Well, The Last of Us and Uncharted are shooters, never mind. But you get the point. Super narrative driven, cutscene heavy, third person over the shoulder action game where the story is spoon fed to you. You don't got to think about nothing. What do you say? Potion and what? Potion and wand gamer. I got called a potion and wand gamer. That shit made me laugh. I don't get offended. I do like games with potions and wands. Like, oh shit. You came across my algorithm a few weeks ago. I've been hooked ever since. Hey, welcome to the stream, Phantom. So yeah, people can refute the data all they want. If your friends are getting mad at you for calling them a ball and gun gamer, just show this shit. And this data is very sufficient because for every 4 PlayStation 5 sold, there's 1 Xbox. Most people on console are PlayStation players these days. This is a very accurate representation of the average gamer. But you got the nerve to talk about whether or not Expedition 33 deserved a bunch of awards. You wouldn't know. You didn't play that shit, nigga. Be quiet. Second most downloaded, but the game is dead. To be fair, you're right. To be fair, Battlefield 6 was, I don't know if it still is. At one point, it sold 10 million copies, but we don't know how much it's sold since the last time they told us. And I know Arc Raiders has sold 12 million. But at one point, Battlefield 6 was the best-selling game of 2025. But being the best-selling doesn't mean you have the most ongoing players, right? Because a lot of the players have left the game to go play Arc Raiders. EA still got their money. That's one thing I wish that the internet would realize, because people are cracking jokes, but like EA still got their money, so it doesn't matter. If anything, well, no, because they also want people to buy the battle pass too. But they still got their money for the most part, so it doesn't really matter. But this doesn't mean the most players, though. If we had to switch it, Arc Raiders would be higher up because it sustained its player base better. So yeah, I understand this is just most downloaded. I'm surprised Fortnite ain't up there. Are you saying there's hope? Okay. Actually, no, I take that back. I would have preferred to see Fortnite on this list instead of Black Ops 7. I feel like Black Ops 7 is way too high. For a bunch of people who said they don't like the game, a lot of you sure bought that shit, bro. Very interesting. Very interesting. What's the budget for a game like Battlefield 6, though? Hundreds of millions? No? I don't know what the budget of it is. Let's see. Battlefield 6 budget. With an estimated budget exceeding 400 million. Sheesh. Let's see. Calculator. So we'll go 10. 1, 2, 3. 1,000. That's a million. That's 10 million times. We'll do 71 because taxes. So they made their money back. They made a profit of at least 300 million. And like I said, that was like a month ago when they announced that they sold 10 million copies. It might be 11, it might be 12 now. We don't have the data on that. They made their money back. EA doesn't care. They really don't care because y'all downloaded that skate and bought on the damn microtransactions too. They don't care. They made their money back on this, and then they spent virtually no money on skate because remember, that's an unfinished game. They downloaded some free assets for Unreal Engine 5, put a skateboard on that bitch, and then put some skins in there. Niggas said, ooga, 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 let me buy that shit. That's not really what happened, but I'm joking. I'm being facetious, but it kind of what happened. Everyone doesn't buy the $70 version either. That's a bar. Hold up. That's facts. What he's saying is not everybody buys the $70 version. A third of the audience could have bought the $100 edition or the 80, whatever that is. But to be fair, I don't know the number of how many people bought it, so I got to go by at least 70. At bare minimum, we could say they made at least 700 million, but probably more because I didn't take into account. You're right. Some people might have bought the $80, $90 edition of that shit. I I got mine on a recent sale. The battle pass. Yeah, and then you can't take the battle pass too. There's no way for me to track any of that data. But EA's fine. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. If there's one thing EA knows how to do, is make some money. People be trying to say shit is dead, but no, EA is finessing y'all, man. 20 million have sold allegedly. Where you get this from? Let me see. Remember, guys, no pre-orders and no battle passes. You remember that last year? They were screaming, don't pre-order Battlefield 6. And this article is saying Battlefield 6 surpasses 20 million copies. So wait, this was in December. Damn, my data is hella out of whack. What the fuck? So no, I take that back. Arc Raiders did not pass. Arc Raiders did not pass this game. Battlefield 6 launched in October 2020 and achieved a blockbuster status with 20 million copies of the base game sold worldwide and more than 26 million players, including the free-to-play RedSec. Oh yeah, this is coming from Alina Analytics. They're legit. This is the actual data. What the fuck? I did not know that. Good link on the article. We got to do the math again. So then, let's see. We'll say 71 times. Yeah, the guys, I'm trying to tell you, EA's fine. EA is fine. They cracked well over 1 billion. And mind you, that was the data in December. They might have sold more. They're fine. People trying to act like EA doesn't care how many people are on the Battlefield server. They got their money. They're fine. They're good. You hear about Tesla's self-driving subscription? Yeah, I ain't paying for that shit. I didn't buy the car to self-drive anyway. In a weird story, Metacritic users are trying to dethrone Expedition 33 with a 2008 Quarry in the House game. What the fuck is the internet on? In addition to its numerous Game of the Year awards and other accolades, 2025's Clair Obscure Expedition 33 is also the highest user-rated game on Metacritic, with a score of 9.6 at the time of this writing. Games sitting behind it with scores of 9.3 include The Witcher 3. Yeah, we don't care about that. And then Nintendo DS's Quarry in the House. Quarry in the House was a short-lived That's So Raven spinoff. We know. On the Disney Channel, based on the show, released in 2008 for the Nintendo DS. The DS game went on to become a meme in 2013 as 4chan users made it a top-requested FAQ on GameFAQs. Now, seemingly due to people posting about its user score on Reddit, Quarry in the House is once again climbing the ranks on Metacritic users' favorite games. It peaked at number 2 with a 9.4 score, but it's currently ranked 5th with a score of 9.3. Like actually great games like Silent Hill 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Pursuing Quarry in the House, recent spate of 10 out of 10 reviews shows plenty of people are having fun with the joke. A gem of a licensing game, Quarry in the House for the Nintendo DS remains a relic from a golden era when developers poured genuine love into their craft, reads the one review. If it were possible to accurately describe the likeness of God, this game would be the closest approximation. Truly hidden gem that was recognized for its time, reads another one. One reviewer looks to have accidentally entered the wrong score as a 0 out of 10, the review states. Quite literally, one of the best games I've ever had the fortune of playing. Sounds like a 10 out of 10 to me. So yeah, basically people are boosting the score for Quarry in the House, so it'll pass. I'm not gonna lie. The hate campaign for Expedition 33 has been legendary. That's how you know that you're doing something great. Give it up for Expedition 33. Silk Song niggas tried to take it down. You guys failed. I will say though, even though this is trying to take down Expedition 33 as like one of the best reviewed games, I will say I'm not mad that they chose Quarry in the House. If they're gonna use one game to boost it and put it above Expedition 33, I'm cool if it's the one with the black man. I'm cool with that. We're gonna put the black man on top. Oh shit, it's not my game, but I respect his success, and hey, that's all you get. That's all it takes. Yeah, it ain't gotta be your game of the year, but you'd be like, yeah, I understand it. Amazon's God of War TV show has cast their Kratos. Amazon has officially cast Kratos for its upcoming live action TV show, which is entered pre-production and started rounding out its cast. There was a time when who is it? Amazon is bringing the God of War franchise to the small screen and has finally found its Kratos. According to Discussing Films on Twitter, actor Ryan Hurst has been cast as Kratos. That name sounds familiar. What is he known for? That name sounds familiar. Are we cool with this pick? Let's see, search Ryan Hurst. Remember the Titans. Who did he play in Remember the Titans? Wait, did he play Callie? Did he play the Surfer Boy? He played Thor in the game? The movie tie-in games, nigga? What? Remember the Titans is his biggest movie, apparently. Oh, he was in Rango as Jediah. I never seen that movie, though. He was Thor. Oh, he was Thor in the God of War game. My bad. I thought you meant Thor in the movie tie-in games from the early 2000s. I was about to say, bro.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
Yeah, he's listed right there. He's got the official. Oh, well, no, that's for Thor the voice. Yeah, y'all right. So he's going from the game to live action. I don't know how I feel about this pick because I'm not familiar with his work. I don't know any of this stuff. Opie from Son of Anarchy's not bad. Okay, he's getting a cosign in the chat. He's getting a cosign in the chat. I gotta see a trailer. What I will say is I'll give it the benefit of the doubt because it is Amazon. Amazon has had more hits than misses, in my opinion, when it comes to television shows. I mean, they got Fallout right now. But also, you know, Jeff Bezos has got basically an unlimited money glitch. So they got the money to put together some high intense action scenes. So I'm going to still reserve judgment until I see a trailer, but I'm leaning towards like, I think this will be okay because at least they got the budget for this shit. He has the appearance of Kratos. I mean, I'd argue any white man with a beard because just got to paint his face white. What if they made Chris Judge beat Thor? Oh, switching places type shit. So, you know, they said it's in pre-production. I wouldn't expect to see this show for at least another 2 years. Because they're still trying to figure out the cast and shit like that. I wouldn't expect to see this for at least another 2 years. He played the main white dude that said the strong side. Oh, the one that was the best friend of with the black dude. Okay. Yeah, time has flown. I didn't recognize him. Yeah, I didn't recognize him. He was okay in that movie. He was okay in that movie. But so I do know him then. Okay. Who's directing it? It didn't say. I don't know. Yeah, he's grown as hell now. Yeah, he grown as hell. He was a teenager back then. Yeah, actually, there's his face right there. Okay, yeah, I do recognize him. Okay. Skirt. Random topic, but I love the Ragnarok Thor. Big body badass. It's more accurate to the original mythology. And speaking of mythology, the mythology of Ubisoft. Ubisoft re-uploads Assassin's Creed Black Flag soundtrack as remake is imminent to be announced. The official Ubisoft music account has begun to re-upload all the soundtracks from the original Assassin's Creed Black Flag as rumors of a remake continue to swirl. As of the time of the writing, 18 soundtracks from the original game have been uploaded to Ubisoft Music, while other videos across Ubisoft's YouTube channel being added and hidden to playlists. The move has caused a flurry of speculation online, suggesting that Ubisoft is gearing up to announce the hotly anticipated Black Flag remake, dubbed Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. First reported by Insider. I don't care about that shit. Shout out to Uzi with the super chat, and shout out to Cuddy with the super chat. Any dono's a good dono. I appreciate it. I'm not a big fan of Black Flag, but I don't know, man. If the rumors are true, I feel like this game is gonna piss a lot of people off, because if you haven't been following this story, the rumor that's circulating is this will not be a one-to-one remake. It will not be a just improved version with better graphics and stuff. Apparently, the game will be adopting RPG elements from the recent games. And I can see that pissing a lot of people off, especially because there was a lot. I remember this game was huge. And imagine not being the proper level, doing boat battles and shit like that. Well, I mean, that was kind of in the first game. But then you also add the land and not being the proper level to stab people. I hope that rumor's not true. That's a rumor. It's not confirmed, just to be clear. I hope it's not true. What'd you link? What is this?
5! That's amazing!
5? What's next? 6, 7, no! Me!
You don't know something funny? Today, I was charging my car and I wanted to go get it off the charger before I started streaming. And today my brain registered my parking. So like in my apartment complex, we have assigned parking slots. The parking slot for me is 6-7. I was like backing in and my brain finally registered. Mind you, I've been living here for 2 years. I was like, wait a minute, my shit is 6-7. I was like, I'm glad I ain't got no fucking kids. If I would have had kids, that shit would have drove me fucking crazy, man. I was like, thank God.